What up, y'all? This your boy Bobby V, kicking it with Nick Gallo, the guy you know, right here. Keep it locked.
What's up? It's Nick Gallo, the guy you know. I'm here with the one and only Bobby V. Bro, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here, man. You know, we're on this Millennium Tour. It's awesome. We've had a lot of sold out shows. The crowd has been awesome. We're just leaving Detroit, which was an amazing crowd, and it's just fun, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last time I seen you live, I think was the Keisha Cole, The Dream, Carrie Hilson tour. That was lit. Yeah, you know how does it feel just being back on like a huge lineup again? Because I think they're always the best. Because you get the best of all worlds, to be honest.
Man, really, it's truly a blessing, man, and I'm very thankful. Every show, every day, I'm just excited. Having a lot of fun, and you know, just to be a part of a lineup with a lot of real singers, great singers, and everybody really bringing it every night. It makes you step up your game, man, to really, you know, go hard every night. So it's definitely truly a blessing, and I'm having a lot of fun.
But yeah, I want to another thing I want to talk about, your debut album. Yes. I think tomorrow's the anniversary.
Is it?
April 26th.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
So how does it feel just to be, what is it, April 26, 2005? So how does it feel like looking back on everything you've done?
That was what, 14 years ago? Wow, man. I just look back, man, and you know, the matriculation of my career. It's been amazing to be able to have a lot of hit records that I've been a part of, to be able to work with the artists that I've worked with, and to really still be here. You know, a lot of artists would have came out 14 years ago and been done after two, or been done after that first album, or even the second album. You know, the game is not really designed for you to have longevity, especially with it being so competitive, and now everybody being able to record music and everybody being able to say that they're artists, and really for artistry to be so, that word to be so easily, loosely thrown around. So now, you know, it's very competitive. R&B has kind of taken a back seat to rap because all the rappers sing now. So, you know, to still be here, to still make those records, and to have made those records that are classics, that'll be around forever, you know, I'm very thankful. I look at artists like Keith Sweat and, you know, Charlie Wilson and all of these guys, and, you know, you want to be like that. You strive to be like that, especially as time progresses and you get older. So to really have a music career is ultimately a blessing.
Yeah. And one thing I want to give you props. I love what you said. I think it was in a recent interview not too long ago. How you were like, "Well, I'm the king of R&B." Right. That, you know, I believe in my. You know, yeah. I appreciate you for being honest, and because I feel like most people don't say it enough. Like right. You should, if you sing, you should think you're the best, not say, "Oh, you're too humble." It's not being. It's not being. You know, like you're being too confident or being cocky. It's just, hey, that's the truth. You know, like. So I appreciate it. What did it mean to you to say that and get that out there, you know, for people?
Well, hopefully it's hope to people, man. You know, I really said that because I know it's a lot of people that laugh at me saying I'm the king of R&B. It's people that laugh at Jacquees for saying he's the king of R&B and whoever else. But I just really feel like in whatever field you do, whatever your respective field, you have to feel like you're the best. And if you don't feel like you're the best, people are definitely not. People are here to really cut you off and to hate on you and tell you you're not this, you're not that, to find negative things on you and constantly throw it in your face. But it's up to you as an individual to believe in yourself, to always uplift yourself, because people, even people around you will tell you, "Nah, man, you tripping, you think you all that." My dad always told me, walk with your head high regardless of whatever, and don't never let them see you sweat. So that's my motto, and that's what I live by, and I know I'm the best. I listen to all my albums and all my music, and if you only know my first album, then of course you would only say that I'm not the king of R&B. But if you listen to all my albums, listen to all my music, you'll definitely put me up there in the talks, if not say that I am. So, you know, I know a lot of people, they haven't really followed my career to know about albums that I put out and the things that I've accomplished, like a movie I executive produced called Hollywood Hearts that BET picked up, and now it's on Fuse TV. And this is a movie I starred and executive produced myself, you know. So there's a lot of things that I've done in my career that a lot of people don't know about. So of course you would say that I'm not, but I know what I am. You hear he?
I appreciate that so much for your honesty and just I mean,
being an interviewer, you better say you the best, regardless if you're not. I think you're awesome because you do a little research. Most interviewers, they don't know anything. Like you telling me something I didn't even know. My album is tomorrow, or the 26th, whenever the day that is, tomorrow. I didn't know that. But as an interviewer, that shows that how good you are at it. So if they say, who's the king of interviewing? You better say me. You hear me?
I agree. But no, another thing. You dropped your album, Electric, last year.
Yes.
How was this body of work different from previous, and did you work with anyone new that you did this time around? But I know you did link up back with your first producer from the first album, yes. So I know that was important to you.
Very important. I wanted to get back to the basics, and I recorded with Tim from Tim and Bob, who did my first album and did a lot of records on all of my previous albums thereafter. And I also hooked up with Snoop Dogg for a first collaborational time. Well, actually, I've done some songs with him, but it wasn't me and him. So I have a song called Little Bit with Snoop on there. So that was a nice collaboration. And, just to record the album, to go back in with Tim Kelly and, to go back in with Tim Kelly and us have a chance to vibe like we did on the first album. That was a lot of fun and definitely something that's very memorable. So for those that don't know, Electric, everybody is always like, hey, why don't you do an album like your first album? Well, hey, I think Electric is similar to the first album, but, a little more updated.
Yeah. No, and I appreciate you always being consistent with music. Like you said, people just say, oh, the first album or the second album, oh, anonymous, and then they forget or they don't know. Right. But I appreciate you always staying true to yourself and being out there, because a lot, like you were saying, a lot of people give up. They one hit single, one top 10, and they're done. Yep. So like, what does it mean to you to always be out there and stay grinding? Because it never stops.
Yeah, it never stops, man. And also just staying true to self. Staying true to who you are. Staying true to the music that you believe in. I listen to a guy by the name of Dwelle a lot sometimes, and I feel like that I remember him saying, I'm just true to myself, and I'm not going to really try to kind of like conform. I don't know why I thought about him, but that just kind of thought to me that, I see a lot of artists that stay true to themselves, and they are always working. You can easily listen to the radio and say, I'm going to make a song like this, or I'm going to make a song like that. But that song is not going to have staying power because it has no identity. And I think that when you stay true to yourself, it brings character and it brings identity so that people know, oh, that's a Bobby V song. Oh, that sounds like that, So it's about just staying true to yourself.
Okay, dope. Well, I want to do a little rapid fire. Just a couple, first thing comes to your head. What do you say, favorite item of clothing?
Shoes.
Okay. If your life was a movie, what would it be called?
Hollywood Hearts. Yeah, actually, my life is a movie. Lightweight. It was some things that were not true in the movie, so everybody check out Hollywood Hearts. But I think I would call it that.
3 words to describe yourself.
Crazy. Spiritual. And educated.
Dope. Let's see, what's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure is women.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes it gets me in trouble, and sometimes, I have a daughter. Yeah.
It's understandable. Let's see, one habit you're proudest of breaking.
One habit I'm proud of breaking. I'm almost done cursing. Okay. I curse very little, so I'm about to break that habit all the way real soon.
Dope. Yeah. Last, what would you say your biggest fear is?
My biggest fear is my family, my mother and father passing. And that's very fearful for me. I try not to think about it, but as time progresses, my mother and father have been a very intricate, even my sister as well, but they've been so intricate in my life, and they are my foundation and my rock. And, I just really want them to be here until I'm gone, but I know it's not going to happen. So that's one of my biggest fears. I feel like I can face the world with anything as long as I have my parents with me.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
But Bobby, I want to wish you all the best of luck. The rest of the tour. I know you got a month left. You know, the more music. I know it's coming.
Yeah, I have a single called King Me, so check that out. You can check out the video. It's called King Me, and it was from all the R&B King talk. You know, I went that day and I wrote a song, I produced the track, and I shot the video all in one day to show that I'm the king of R&B. So, how you like them apples?
But no, all the best of luck. You know, health, be good. Yes. I know this tour is rigorous with the schedule. I know it's a lot, but you're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm looking good, feeling good. I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? I thank the Lord for the opportunity to even be a part of this tour. So many great artists, and every artist is really bringing it every night, and it's almost like a family. I think as closer as the more dates we do, the more it's bringing everybody even together, even more and more, to where it's just like we all just homies, to where you just pick up the phone or you just run in somebody's dressing room and chill out in there. It's not any like, you know, I know people always look for the negative in things, but with this right here, it's all love and it's all positive, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of it.
Yeah. Good luck. Like I said, to the future, to now, because most people don't live in now. I feel enough more. Yeah, you gotta live in the now, and it's
hard to live in the now. I'm sorry, it's hard because you're thinking, even like for me on this tour, it's just like, oh man, this is so great, having a great time, but when it's over, oh man, it's back to just doing spot dates. You know what I'm saying? And spot dates are cool, but it's not like being on tour. So I think that being on tour is like every artist's dream. This is my third major tour that I've been on in my career, and I think that this is probably the best one. Even though the Scream tour was amazing, that was I was new as a solo artist at that time, so I didn't really enjoy it like I'm enjoying it now. So like I say, it's such a blessing, and I can't reiterate that how much I'm thankful to God for the opportunity. And I'm just happy, man. Everybody on the tour is amazing. A lot of great energy, a lot of great synergy, learning things from other artists, watching other artists show, and just soaking it all in.
Definitely, yeah. Good luck. And it's Nick Gallo, the guy you know, here with Bobby V.